Alright, so see if we can't get this shuffled up here real quick. So this is a new two-player version of Ascension, which kind of replaces the Apprentice Edition, which my wife and I have played approximately infinity times. So this is the same concept, like it's a little two-player only set of Ascension stuff, which we had a couple of the main Ascension sets, over the years, and the big stacks of cards in those were a little too swingy with only two players. As far as what came out and all that kind of stuff. So let me see. Aha. Okay. I was trying to see if there was a certain amount of these points that you needed, but apparently you just use them all. So easy enough. Do 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 do. Whoa. Anybody out there played Ascension before? How do y'all like it? Let me see. So I'm pretty sure the game should end when this honor runs out. Yeah, okay. So, pop these packs open. And I haven't looked at these cards at all. I mean, obviously, since the packs aren't open. I know there's a couple of repeats between the Apprentice Edition and this, but should be fun to see some new cards. Who doesn't like seeing new cards, Come on. Well, that pull tab did not work very well. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Alright. Some Mystics. Got some heavy infantry going on. Got our starter decks. Got the Cultist. And some cards. So this is a deck builder. We're each going to start with 10 cards, 8 of these Apprentices and 2 of these Militias. And you draw 5. They're going to give you more money to buy new cards. They're going to give you combat points to kill monsters. And basically, you're just trying to get points. These are points. And once this pool of points runs out, then we finish that round. And whoever has the most points wins. I'm sure you never saw that last part coming. Why don't these want to open for me? Also, cards that you buy are worth points a lot of the time also. So basically everything you do is going to give you some amount of points, and you're trying to build up the best combo that you can from the cards that are available to you. Alright. The rest of our Mystics here. Shuffle up our center deck. Scoot this back a little bit. Give ourselves a little bit of room to play here. So yeah, this is very much in the vein of like Star Realms came out after Ascension, and was you know, inspired by it, I would say. And then Shards of Infinity by this same company. It's another one that is similar, adds some fun new twists, but there's like a million different Ascension big box sets. But again, so like the kind of the balance of the game is like whether you buy more economy or combat points to fight monsters. And with a giant stack of cards in a 2-player game, you just get big runs of like, you know, you buy a bunch of combat and then you never see another monster for the rest of the game because they're all at the bottom of the zillion card deck, stuff like that. So I like these little 2-player sets. You know, just to keep it a little tighter. So, got the rule book here. Alright, I'm going to put the cultist up here, even though there's a nice spot for it on the board. Deal out some cards. Alright, so Spike Vixen says gain a combat point and draw a card when you play it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Piercing Eye is a construct. It stays in play once you play it. It says once per turn, if you have defeated a monster in the center row, you may draw a card. I mean, seems alright. Xeron, the Duke of Lies. When you kill him for 6 combat points, gain 4 points, take a card at random from each opponent's hand and add that card to your hand. Wow, okay. Runic Lycanthrope. Gain 2 money if you have played a Lifebound hero this turn. If you play or have played another Lifebound hero this turn, gain 2 combat points. Alright. And the Phase Fiend says gain a point. You may banish a card in your hand or discard pile. Alright. So 2, 3, 4, 5. This game does have a dedicated solo mode, but I like playing this kind of thing two-handed because, you know, it's real snappy. You don't have to like crunch on it super hard. All right, so 5 apprentice rather. So I've got $5 to buy stuff with. So I think we're going to start by buying a Piercing Eye. Animus of the Wild. Gain $2. You may pay 1 less the next time you acquire a hero this turn. All right. Well, I bought the construct that wants me to kill monsters, so I'm going to buy a Spike Vixen for 2. And a Spike Vixen for 2. That's what it looks like to me. So, discard pile, draw my last 5 cards, call it a day. Shuffle these. I can't remember if I shuffled these or not, so I'll just shuffle them up. Just shuffle them up and see what we got. We've got 2 combat points and $3. 2 combat points. Kills the cultist up here. Gets us 1 point. $3 I think is going to buy us the Runic Lycanthrope. Get a little bit of money going and some green synergy. What came out? Arha Medium came out. You may banish this to acquire a Mystic or Heavy Infantry for free and add it to your hand. Alright. Fist of the Dragon. Draw a card, banish a card in the center row. If the next card to enter the center row is a monster, defeat it for free. Alright. Interesting. So, first player has 2 combat points. They kill the cultist and get a point. Then they've got $3. They actually might... No. They're going to actually kill the Phase Fiend instead, which still gets them 1 point, but also lets them banish a card from their discard pile. So they're going to banish an Apprentice. And then they've got $3. They're going to buy a Mystic, which is just a better Apprentice. And card flips up. Hey, look, it's another Phase Fiend. All right. Player 2 has $5. So they bought that Runic Lycanthrope, which cares about playing other green cards. So we'll buy this for $4. That's all we can afford. Penumbral Edge. Once per turn, gain 2 combat points. Gain an additional 2 if you control Umbral Edge. Wow, okay. So yeah, the Cultist is always there for you to be able to kill, you know, if you have 2 combat points floating around. And there isn't a weak monster out there for you to kill, so... Alright. Spike Vixen. Gain a combat point, draw a card. So, 2 combat points. We kill this Phase Fiend, getting us a point. And letting us banish something. Banish a card in your hand or discard pile. So, I guess we banish another Apprentice. Draw a card, banish a card in the center row. Actually, do we kill? So the question is, if we buy this Fist of the Dragon, we're just going to be gambling that monsters come out. Or we can kill another Apprentice and buy a Mystic. I feel like that's probably the better way to go. Buy a Mystic. Done. And if anybody... let me actually update my stream info here while I'm thinking about it. All right. And yeah, if any of y'all have a... another card flips out. Processing Hub. Once per turn, if you control 3 or more Mechanic Constructs, gain $2. Once per turn, when you acquire a Mechanic card, gain a point. All right. Three, four, 5. So we've got 4 Apprentice and 1 combat point. Can't do anything with the combat point. So $4 buys us what? I think $4 buys us 2 heavy infantry. Sure, why not? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Spike Vixen. Get a combat point, draw a card. We've got 2 combat points. We're going to play our Piercing Eye that we bought. It says, once per turn, if you have defeated a monster in the center row, you may draw a card. So we've got 2 combat points currently. And $3. So, I mean, 2... the only thing we can kill for 2 is the Cultist. Unfortunately, that is not in the center row, so we don't get to draw a card. And then we've got $3, which... I mean, I could buy the Processing Hub. It's just 3 points, which there's nothing wrong with 3 points. It seems unlikely that I'm going to control 3 or more Mechanic Constructs. Although, to be fair, there are 2 of them out there. I think maybe we just buy another Mystic. Get some money going. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, bumping the camera here. All right. Runic Lycanthrope says gain $2. If you play or have played another Lifebound hero this turn, gain 2. Unfortunately, we did not draw our other one. So that's 2, 3, 4, $5 and 1 combat point. Unfortunately, nothing you can do with 1 combat point. I'm going to buy this processing hub for 3. Cheerful Consort. Gain a point, draw a card. All right. I'll buy this Workshop Gargoyle for the other 2. And hope that a 3rd Mechanic Construct comes out so we can get that processing hub going. Let's pull this down so you can see it. Alright, what do we got? So that's 1 card. Alright, now we're talking. It's 2 Spike Fixins. Draw 2 cards. So we've got 2 combat points, which unfortunately is not enough to kill this Tidestalker. We do kill the Cultist, getting a point. And then we've got 2, 4, 6, $8, which is so many dollars. I think we're definitely going to buy Penumbral Edge for 6. We've got 2 left, which I think buys us a heavy infantry. And we're getting tuned up to kill some monsters. Alright. So, 1, 2. Need 3 more cards. That's his. All right, 3 more cards. Animus of the Wild says, gain $2. You may pay 1 less the next time you acquire a hero this turn. So that's 2, 3, 4, which is enough to buy this 3rd Mechanic Construct, which says once per turn when you acquire a Mechanic Construct, you may put it into your hand. Not too shabby. And then we've got 2 combat, so we kill the Cultist, get a point. Alright. Player 1, $3 and 2 combat. 2 combat kills the Cultist, gets us a 5 and $3. We're gonna buy Elder Skeptic. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. And what do we got? 4 combat, $3. We're gonna kill this Tidestalker, which gets us 4 points. Whoa. With $3, I think we're going to buy Cheerful Consort because we're trying to get a little bit of green synergy going. One card. You guys being able to follow along pretty well on this one. Hopefully so. Move this up a little bit here. See if we can't get out of the glare zone a little bit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Elder Skeptic says, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Well, we're going to discard a Militia. We've got 3 combat, which kills this Lagoon Troll, which says get 2 points and draw a card. Piercing Eye says we have killed a monster in the center row, so we can draw a card. So we get to draw 2 cards. 5, 6, hold on. Yep, 2 cards. There we go. We've got $5, which unfortunately is one short from me being able to buy this Umbral Edge, which we really want because we've got the Antumbral Edge already. But I think $5 buys us one of these Fist of the Dragons. Because why not? We'll just gamble on monsters. I don't know. God bless. Okay. Camera's there. Watch out for that. Gotta watch out for that dang old camera. Okay, so we drew our Processing Hub and our Workshop Gargoyle, which we're going to put into play. Can you see those? Processing Hub says we have to control 3 Mechanic Constructs. We don't yet. Mechanic Construct says once per turn when you acquire a Mechanic card, gain a point. So this is $2, $3, $4. And I mean, I think we buy Dimension Diver, which gives us a point when we buy it. Because, like, why not? Scoot all this up a little bit. Yep. And this flips up. Combustion Idol. Once per turn, if you control 3 or more Mechanic Constructs, you may draw a card. Alright. Those are still there. Alright, so we've got our Penumbral Edge, which gives us 2 combat. 3, 4 combat, and draw 2 cards. Okay, so we've got 4 combat, which kills this Lagoon Troll. Gives us 2 points and draws a card. We're going to do this in a different order, though. Before we do that, we're going to actually, I don't know if that works. I don't know if things that you buy go directly into your discard pile or not. I don't know how the timing on that works. So let me check. Any played heroes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we are going to do this in a different order so that we pay $6 to buy this Umbral Edge and it goes into our discard pile before we shuffle, because we're drawing a card now. Because we would really like to get that Umbral Edge out here as soon as possible to pair up with our Penumbral Edge and get our monster killing engine going. We draw a card. So, heavy infantry gives us two more combat. We use it to kill the cultist for 1 point, putting us at 10 points. Feels all right. Tectonic Thrasher. Gain 4 points. Each opponent must choose and destroy 2 constructs they control. That's bad for these guys. Kiri the Meadow Witch. Draw a card. Gain 5 points if you played another green card this turn. Wow, okay. So what's everybody up to tonight out there in Twitch land? So we're going to play our Rocket Courier, which is once per turn when you acquire a Mechanic Construct, you may put it into your hand. And now we control 3 Mechanic Constructs. So this gives us $2 now. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, which lets us take Combustion Idol, and we can put it into our hand because of this, and it gives us a point because of this. New card comes out. And I put this into play, and it says if you control 3 or more Mechanic Constructs, you may draw a card. And now I've got $1 and 1 combat, which doesn't do anything. So just discard those. Still feel like that was a pretty good turn. All right. So we're going to play Fist of the Dragon, draw a card, banish a card in the center row. We're going to banish this green one that gives you points, a bunch of points for playing green ones. And then if the next card we flip up is a monster, defeat it for free. It is a monster. So we're going to kill this for free. It says gain 4 points. And banish up to 2 cards in your hand and or discard pile. All right. 2, 3. We're going to banish this Apprentice. And this Apprentice. No apprentices for nobody. And then we've got 2 combat and 2 dollars. So we're going to use the 2 combat to kill the cultist. And we've got $2. Which I don't know if that buys us an Arha medium. Or Ayana's Messenger. We'll buy an Arha medium just because it's there, I guess. Oop. All right. Oh, you know what? We actually had 4 combat, but that's still not enough. We do get to kill the cultist one more time. Okay. So now, draw 5 cards. Play Cheerful Consort. Gives us a point and lets us draw a card. Play Runic Lycanthrope, which gives us 2 combat and $2. So we've got 4 combat total and $5. $5 definitely, actually, hold on. So we can draw a card. We can get $2, right? Okay. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7, and 2, 4, 6 combat. $7 and 6 combat. Okay, so we're going to buy this Combustion Idol for 5 and put it into play, which lets us draw a card. So now we've got $3 more. And we're going to use our 6 combat to kill Xeron, the Duke of Lies, which takes a card at random from our opponent's hand and puts it into my hand. Great, we stole an apprentice. But that does give us $4 now, which lets us buy this Animus of the Wild. And that's... Oh, we get a point also since we bought a Mechanic card. Did a lot of things that turn. This player is happy that we took their apprentice. They're like, sure, banish my cards for me. Why not? They're not worth points, so, you know. Delirium Pixies. Alright. 2, 3. We need 2 more cards here. Now we're talking. Alright, so we're going to play Umbral Edge. Once per turn, gain 2 combat. Gain an additional 2 if you control Penumbral Edge. So as far as I can tell, this gives us 8 combat every round. Is that right? That seems wild. We're going to play this to draw 2 cards and discard a card. We're going to discard this apprentice. So, once per turn, gain 2 combat. Gain an additional 2 if you control Penumbral Edge. Yeah, I mean, that seems like just 8 combat. It's a crazy amount of combat. Alright, so, first off, we're going to use 5 of that combat to kill this Tectonic Thrasher. Get 5 points, or 4 points rather. And this player has to destroy 2 constructs they control. I'm going to destroy these 2. Three more combat. Which kills this, actually, don't have any in hand, do we? No. That kills this Lagoon Troll. Oh, hold on. We killed a monster here, so we get to draw a card. Okay. So now we've got 4 combat. Which kills this Delirium Pixie for 2 points and $3. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $7. And we're gonna banish this Arha Medium to get a Mystic into our hand for free. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to buy this Plasma Cannon. And then we're going to play Fist of the Dragon to banish this guy and see if we flip a monster. We have failed to flip a monster, but that's fine. I think this guy is crushing it currently. But we'll find out in the final accounting. Okay. First up, we control 3 or more mechanic constructs, so we get to draw 2 cards. Alright. So we've got 3, actually we've got 5 combat. Treat all, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay. We get $2. We play this guy. Now we've got $4 and 2 combat. So that's 5 combat total. And that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. So $6 left and 5 combat. That makes me sad. Ooh, actually, hold on. This guy cost 1 less, so we've got $7 left. So we are going to buy this guy for all of our money. And we've got 5 combat. We're going to kill this guy for 3 and the cultist for 2 more, getting us 5 total. Oh. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 combat. So we kill this guy, get 2 points, and draw a card. Draw 2 cards, rather. All right, so we've got 10 more combat and 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. I think we buy this Shadowblade Sentry. And again, we've got 10 more combat. We're going to play Fist of the Dragon to banish a card. We're going to banish this one since this guy's got a Mechana thing going on, I guess. And it was not a monster, so we don't get to kill anything for free, and also our 10 combat kills the cultist 5 times, so 5 points. This is not the time to draw all starting cards. We got $4, which is bad. That's bad, man. Oh, actually, hold on. 4, 5, 6, and we get to draw 2 cards. That's important. 7, 8. Okay, now we're talking. We buy Master Dartha. And that's it. Alright, we're going to play this Plasma Cannon. Once per turn, if you control 4 or more Mechanic constructs, you may acquire or defeat any card in the center row for free. Well, that's not going to happen, but it is worth 8 points also. So, you know. Alright, so we play Elder Skeptic to draw 2 cards and discard 1. Gonna discard this Militia. We've got $5. What is worth the most points? We're gonna buy this Void Speaker because it's worth the most points, and we'll use Fist of the Dragon to banish this guy. See if we flip a monster. We have not flipped a monster, so. We do have Infinity Combat, though, so I kill this guy and get a point, and banish that. Forgot about our 800 million combat that we get every round. Alright. Play a couple of constructs here. Okay. Play Cheerful Consort. Get a point and draw a card. This gets us $2. This draws us 2 cards. And if we buy a Mechanic card, we get a point. And it goes directly into our hand if it's a construct. But let's draw 2 cards first. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So we've got $2. 2, 3, 4, 5, $6. And the next time we acquire a hero, we pay 1 less. I mean, they're all worth 1 point. So we'll buy this guy. What did I say we had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to buy a Nilemancer for 2. And Faithful Guide for 2. And a Cheerful Consort for 2. And we've got 3 combat, so we kill the cultist. Alright, 2 for $6 and 1,000,000 combat. I think we buy this Everbloom for 3. Buy this Araha Sensei for 3. We've got 8 combat. 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Did I miscount my... I did. So... Shh, no one saw that. It's a secret to everyone. Because we only had $4. So we bought that Everbloom. And then we've got 2, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 combat. We're going to kill this Protean Sea Slug. Ooh, rough. She gives us 5 points. And every opponent destroys all constructs they can control. So, womp womp. And that's it. It's not it. We get to draw a card. Now we can, we've got $3. Now we can buy that Araha Sensei. There we go. This player is very sad about all their constructs being destroyed. They've got $6. They're going to buy this Temple of Araha. Call it a day. Drop to 5. Let's see what we got. 8 combat. 9, 10, 13 combat. And 2, 4, $6. So 13 combat. We kill this Tide Stalker for 3. Gets us 4 points. We've got 10 more. So 2, 4, 6. They're all worth 1 point out here. So we'll buy that for 1. We got $5 left. You like to see that. $5 left. 2. So $3 left. Buy that. And that's those. We've got 10 combat left. So we kill Samael, Eternal Sinner, which gets us 6 points. Triggers the end of the game. Reveal the top 3 cards of the center row. Also, you get to draw a card. Of the center deck. Acquire or defeat a revealed card for free. Put the other 2 into the void. What's worth points here? We're going to destroy the Corrosive Widow for 3 points. And we're going to draw a card. And then banish a card from the center row, see if we get a monster. We did not get a monster. So that's this guy done. Pretty sure he won decisively. But maybe we can score 1 billion points on this guy's last turn. Seems unlikely. Alright. Gain $4. So $6. $8, $9, and 7 combat is what we've gotten. So we're just going to buy whatever we can that gives us points. So that's 3. We've got $6 left. So that's $4 left. And just buy 2 more. And we've got 7 combat, which kills the cultist 3 times. Right. So, that's the end. Let's count up our victory points. We'll start over here. So that's 3. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 43, 44, 54, 58, 60, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 points. Doesn't feel bad. But I don't think it's going to be enough. So, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51, 60, wait, it's not how math works. What did I say? 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 58, 59, 60, 61, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 72, 73, 74, 75, 78, 81, 89. All right, 89 to 70. That is the final score on that one. Yeah, this guy being able to basically kill any monster that came out for the second half of the game, that'll help. He wasn't struggling for money either, so like, you know. Yeah, that's a pretty fun new set of cards. You know, some fun new synergies in there to look for and stuff. I enjoyed it. So, if you like Ascension and you play 2 players, I would recommend this one. I mean, it's cheap and it's fun. So there you go. What'd you think of that one, Franzi? Look fun? Could you follow what was going on at least? Do. Yeah, I was kind of whipping through it just because I've played Ascension really quite a lot of times. So, you know, like the later sets added in like weirder mechanics and stuff. This one is purposefully not super crazy as far as the mechanics involved. So it plays real quick and smooth once you get into it, you know. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. Ooh, you Scrooge. Thanks for the follow. I did not see that follow a couple minutes ago when you did it. Thanks a lot. Much appreciated. Hope to see you back. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Yeah, that was a real hurt for the right-hand player when his entire engine went up in smoke, basically. But that's the danger of those constructs. The good thing about the constructs too is whatever their cost is, they're worth that many points. So even if you don't like use them for anything, they just give you a bunch of points. But yeah. You Scrooge, thanks again for the follow. And thanks you guys for hanging out. I think we might go on a little raid if you guys want to. Let's see if anybody's active right now.